Hi, hello. Gonna give some readings today, just for a little while. I think in like a couple hours, I'm gonna go to the store because I want to buy some nail polish and I want to get a bouquet of flowers and come home and arrange them and put them on my table. I want to do that today. That'll get me out for a little while. My nails aren't painted now. I actually haven't painted my nails in I think like 2 or maybe 3 years. I used to paint them all the time, but then I stopped. But I want to start doing that again. Hello, Margaret. Hello, happy Friday. Oh, actually, yeah. And while I'm on that side of town, I'll stop by my work and grab my check. That'll make me happy. My check this week is going to be a little bit bigger than usual because I picked up an extra shift. So color, I got some online. Those aren't going to be here till tomorrow, but online I bought one that's like a light green. I bought but it's like a happy light green. I bought one that is like metallic silver, I think, and then I got one that is periwinkle. Hi Brandy, hello. I'm okay. I'm all right. But I want to get just one nail polish today, or maybe two. And I want to, because I really want to paint my nails today. Because if the stuff, oh, my candle just went out. The stuff, I don't want to wait till tomorrow. And even then, like the nail polish that comes tomorrow, it might not even get here until like 10 at night or something, because sometimes stuff comes really late. So I want to get a couple today just so I can have something to do later. It's kind of funny that like I used to love painting my nails. The only thing I don't like about painting my nails is it really like fucks up my real nail. Like my real nails end up looking really like brittle and flaky and like dehydrated. Really like when I was painting my nails all the time, my nails looked like shit. So, that's the only kind of downfall. But I mean, I guess what I could do is I could just paint them and for like a month or two, and then maybe take like a break for a few weeks and just let my nails like heal up and then repeat the process. So I have a question. I want to know, when do you see me getting pregnant or being pregnant? I used to have so many different nail polishes, but I gave them all away. I just got rid of them all because I decided I was never going to paint my nails again. But the winds have changed, and now I want to start doing it again. So, Britt's question. Yeah, the only thing about painting my nails is like I feel like other people have much better luck because every time I paint my nails, if I'm lucky, that they will look good for like 2 or 3 days, but then they always get chipped. I mean, it's easy to just fix a little chip, but then they just kind of look a bit poo-poo. But anyway. So, Britt, I mean, I don't know how old you are. I do kind of get the sense that you will have a baby someday. I don't think it's going to be for a while, like a few more years. Um, I can't really say exactly when. Um, but Anyway, alrighty. Yeah, I never bite my nails. I have never done that really in my life. I've never had that habit. Okay, so I have a question from Arlen. Arlen wants a love reading for the month of April. Okay, the month of April for Arlen in terms of love. Okay. Love. Arlen, I guess what I'm seeing is I don't see much success in April when it comes to love and romance, because this reading isn't really the most romantic looking thing. I do think you're going to be like putting yourself out there and kind of pursuing love and romance. I have a feeling that a lot of the people you come across, you're not really going to be very into, or something like that. Like, I just don't see much success in romance, but it's not from a lack of trying, because I think you are really putting energy into it. But I just feel like there is sort of like people that you will come across that you almost kind of feel like it could go somewhere, but at the same time, you kind of, they like, you for some reason maybe you feel like they're not good enough for you, because I feel like I see that you're gonna like keep looking elsewhere. All right. Alrighty, so Margaret has a question. Should I leave New York next month due to everything that is going on? Okay, let's see what comes up. Now, I answer most questions, but I don't answer every question. If I feel drawn. Damn it. But let me answer Margaret's question. These two. And I need one more. Well, Margaret, I feel like I don't think you should leave anytime too soon. I think maybe someday you should leave. But I feel like you should wait a while. I don't know how long. I'm going to pull a few more cards just to get a sense of that. I do think you should stay where you are for just at least a while longer. But because whatever's bothering you, because you said due to everything that's going on. Now, whatever's bothering you, I feel like it doesn't you know, it's really nothing that's actually going to matter to you. Truth be told, but clearly it's something doesn't feel right in your spirit. So I do think you should move someday. Maybe in like a year. Wait about a year. Because actually, I think that when you do finally choose to move, or whatever, I see a lot of really good. I see a lot of really good energy. So Brandy has a question. I've got a question for you in spirit. I need a change, a move, any place in particular that I should go. Okay. Let me see what comes up. So Brandy. Well, I mean, the sense I get is that, like, I mean, it's hard for me to say exactly, like, give you like a super straight answer. But I definitely think that you're someone that would really benefit from being in a more densely populated place. And I feel like the reason I'm led to say that to you is maybe you're considering going somewhere very rural, which I think for you would probably be a mistake. I think you should probably stay close to a city, or maybe not even in a city, but at least in some type of place where there is a lot available to you, where you know, say for instance, if you're bored or just need to get out, you have a lot of options of places you could go and things you could do. I just think you need to stay in a place that has a lot of power and possibility and potential. Um, Besides that, I really got nothing. And go to a place that has a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to be out in nature, nature's not too far. If you want to go to the city's not too far. It's kind of like where I live now. I'm actually where I live. I think I'm really lucky because I have all these different kind of worlds not too far from me. You know, if I want to go take a walk in a wooded place, you know, there are woods where I live. If I want, the city is a short train ride away, like something like that, where like a lot of different things are kind of there for you. Nothing's ever too far away. Anyway. Hello, Alan. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I answer most questions. I don't answer all of them. Sorry, I just feel kind of anxious right now, and I'm just like, ugh. You're from East Texas. Cool. Something I've heard so many times in like TV shows, podcasts, stand-up specials. There's like this running joke that I keep hearing over my life that like people from Texas like really love Texas. There's like a thing about Texas. So anyway, Alan has a question. Am I going to get a reply from Armando saying he shipped my item? All right, let's see about this. Let's see what comes up. All right. Alan. Armando, by the way, is such a hot guy name. Armando. Ooh. Well, Alan, I think you are going to get a reply. Something tells me that this is all kind of a little fucked up. You know, I don't know what item you're waiting for. I don't really know like anything about it. But if these cards are right, it kind of seems like you're going to have to wait a while longer. And I just feel like I feel like you're going to get what you're after, but at the same time, the whole thing is going to seem really like irritating to you. Is the sense I get. You know, because I feel like the way you're going to feel about it when all is said and done is that, you know, you're going to feel like it really wasn't right, the whole thing with whatever this item is. Whether it's I mean, I don't know. You're going to feel like it wasn't fast enough, or there wasn't enough communication. I don't know what the issue is, but it kind of doesn't matter, because I think you're going to get what you're after, and I think you are going to get that thing, the item. But after a little bit of aggravation, probably. By the way, hi Aditi, hello. I've never been to Las Vegas. Las Vegas. That'd be wild to go there. Cool. I have no clue how to gamble. I really don't know the first thing about like gambling. I vaguely know how to play a slot machine, which like I took a cruise a while back, and I never went in the casino, except one time I did, and I literally had like $1 in my hand, and I just played the slot machine once. I played it once, and then I was like, I was just because I don't know how to gamble, and I didn't want to lose a bunch of money anyway. So I just was like, if I'm meant to win, then I would win. So I just played it like one time, and then of course I lost. So I just left. Although, I mean, I would like to learn how to gamble because even if you kind of lose a bit of money, I just think I don't think it's necessarily just about winning money. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people that gamble, they don't necessarily do it just for the sole purpose of winning money. I mean, of course, you want to win money, but I think it's also just for the fun of like the experience of being there and gambling and stuff. Like, you know, um, like even if you lose money, you still got to have the joy of like doing it. So that's kind of why I would like to learn someday. Not that it even matters because there are no casinos where I live. Like literally the only casino that I know about around me is like kind of far away. And also I heard that it's like a terrible casino. I think on the north side of Boston, there's a hotel called Encore, and they have a little casino in there, but I heard it's like a really piss poor casino. It's like a tiny little thing, and it's kind of stupid, I heard. Um, I'd like to learn. I just learned how to play blackjack on my phone. I mean, sorry, not blackjack. I learned how to play solitaire on my phone, and I kind of enjoy that a little bit. I want to start doing that maybe a little bit more. Um, I didn't know how to play it, but then my friend showed me what to do, and it is kind of fun. Um, I was literally like, because the game Solitaire it came with my phone, so I was going a little crazy. I was going kind of nuts, and so I thought, let me just like distract myself and play some games on my phone. And I tried to play Solitaire, and like I could not figure out like what to do. I was really just trying to learn how to play it by like experimenting with it, but I was getting like nowhere, and it wasn't making any sense to me, so I just gave up. But then my friend taught me how to play, and now I think it's kind of fun. Hang on, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom, and I want to go make myself a drink. I'm back. So, what did I do as a kid? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I did lots of things as a kid. Hi, Aziza. Hello. Um, Well, no, I did play cards as a kid. Growing up, like sometimes with like family members or something, we would play cards. I don't remember how to play any of those games anymore because I haven't played cards in like years and years. Like I remember, I think there was a game I used to play called Spades. I think I used to play Go Fish. And maybe some other ones, but I literally don't even remember how to play any of that stuff anymore. I actually think cards are fun though. I want to start learning how to play some of those games again because I want to start playing with other people. Anyway, so Aziza has a question. What do I need to know right now? Okay. What does Aziza need to know right now? Let's see what comes up. Well, I think Aziza, what you have to know is that there's a good side to everything. And you know, I think that you are someone who you have a really good heart. You know, in the deepest places of your spirit, you really are a good person. And you know, despite the heartbreaks that you've been through, and despite maybe things going wrong, I'm not saying you're a perfect person. I mean, maybe you are, but usually nobody is. But you really are very good, and all the shitty things you've been through um, did serve some kind of good purpose, if nothing else, than to just um, make you grow. And sometimes it's like you have to like think about dark stuff just so you can learn more about yourself, things you like, things you just don't like on deep, very deep levels. You know, I mean, even somebody that has like a perfect life, they're, you know, from birth, if someone just had a perfect existence, I mean, it's still in a person to be able to imagine bad things. So, like, you know, um, I think you're just learning about yourself, and nothing that bad will ever happen to you, I'm sure. And I mean, how bad could it get, right? But and I actually think a lot of good things are on the way for you. So I think there are there's some lovely energy coming your way. Um, things that are nothing but good. All right. Oh, Uno. I love the game Uno. I just played Uno a few months ago. Um, briefly, just for like a few minutes, but I did play that game. And I hadn't played it since I was a kid, so I learned about it. I mean, it only took me like a couple minutes to learn how to play it. But that's actually a game that it kind of involves a little bit of strategy, actually. But that's kind of a fun game. I lost, but I mean, it was fun. Um, so Healing Hearts has a question. How has N Aries been feeling about our disconnection? Okay, let me see. Let me see what comes up with this. Oh, I just bent one of my cards. Oh, I hope I didn't bend that too badly. Hope it doesn't matter. Okay. So Healing Hearts wants to know about the Aries. I'm an Aries too. My birthday is in like a week and a half. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, but I mean, Healing Hearts. I don't, So you say that you have a disconnection with this person. I don't get the sense that he's upset. I mean, the feeling I'm getting from these cards is that he's more just at peace with it. Um, you know, there's nothing in these cards about regret or anger or anything. Um, so I don't think it's anything like that. But I do kind of get the sense he still doesn't really know. He's kind of in the dark about what even happened. I mean, because I feel like, I mean, even if it's obvious to you, I feel like it's not obvious to him or her. And I feel like the Aries is still kind of not sure about even what the issue really was. Even if you told this person what the issue was, or if there even was an issue, um, maybe doesn't really know. But I don't get the sense that this person is like upset really. Um, Maybe it's more of an energy that this person has already kind of moved past it. I mean, does that sound right, or was I kind of getting that all wrong? Right. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna go to the store today. Oh, I'm going to the store. I'm going to buy a bouquet of white lilies and a couple nail polishes. Oh, and I should get bleach. I have to get bleach too. I'm running really low on bleach. I fucking love bleach. I mean, I feel like people are like, I feel like it's like a smell that you either love or you hate. But I love bleach. I like, obviously I use it to I use it to um do my like white clothes, like anything white that I have, I use it to make them brighter and whiter. But I also use bleach to like sanitize my like the things I do dishes with, because that stuff like my cleaning rags and my my like the brush that I use to do dishes. I use it for that. But I'm running really low on it and I don't want to run out of that. I love the smell of bleach. I remember I went through a phase where I was trying to like do like things like I was like making all natural cleaning products, but so many of those use vinegar. And so I made this cleaner that had vinegar in it, and I really didn't like it. I mean, I suppose it worked just fine. But then like my kitchen would smell like vinegar. Not that I It's not that I hate the smell of vinegar, but I just don't want everything to smell like vinegar. I mean, the smell did go away. Like it didn't take too long for that smell to go away, but I just didn't like that at all. Yeah, but I don't really use bleach to like clean anything anyway. What I use to clean surfaces like my stove top and my counters, I use this other cleaner that I made. it's it's water, Castile soap, and some rose oil. Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm not so worried about like the germs. I just wanted everything to like look clean. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I don't like germs, but I mean that probably does kill germs. Maybe I don't know if that's. I don't know if that does that, but um, I don't care. It makes everything look clean, and that's all I really care about. And it smells good too. So I have a question from Lisa. How is my old Aquarius friend feeling towards me since I separated myself from her? All right, let's see what comes up. Let me see what comes up. Well, Lisa, I think she still really likes you. Um, you know, it's not a bad looking spread of cards, and I feel like, you know, Lisa, is it true that, like, I feel like you say you separated yourself from her, which I get that. Clearly, something was not feeling right to you. But if you ask yourself, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, she wasn't that bad, right? Because the way these cards are making me feel is she's really not like a half bad person. And like, she's still, I feel like she still really likes you. You know, if you were to reach out to her, she would definitely be very welcoming and want probably to spend time with you and stuff. And if I just feel like if that's the case, then she couldn't have been all that bad in the first place. Unless, I mean, what are your thoughts? But I get the sense that she still likes you, and if you were to reach out to her, she would probably be very happy to hear from you. And all right. Hi, Jacksonville. Hello. You're welcome, Lisa. Yeah, Jacksonville, you can ask a question if you want. Yeah, of course. I got no way to be. Hi, Shirley. Hello. Welcome back. Hello. Yeah, but I'm gonna have like a spa day for myself today. So I'm going first. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy a few things, nail polish and some flowers. And I'm gonna come home, and the first thing I'm gonna do is arrange the flowers on in a vase and put them on my table, just to celebrate spring and just to have some good energy in here. And then I'm going to I think I'll give myself a facial. I want to paint my nails today, but I think first I'll give myself a facial. And I'm going to go all out because listen, yesterday I went to the barber and I got my head shaved. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the like the lighting in that place, but I looked at myself in the mirror, and granted, he did a good job shaving my head. I mean, a monkey could do that haircut. But I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, "Oh my God, like I look terrible." Like I don't know what to blame. I think I would rather just blame the fluorescent lights in there. But I was looking at myself in my reflection, and my skin just looked terrible. So, I mean, I don't usually see that when I look in mirrors. Not that, I mean, usually when I look into a mirror, my skin looks not great, but it doesn't look completely disastrous. But like, I was looking in the mirror at his place and I just looked awful, really awful. So I think a facial might do me some good. Anyway, so um okay, so Jacksonville. So you have a question. Did Kev go straight home last night when he left my house, or did he go to another girl's house in the area where I live? Okay, let me see. Damn it. Let's see what comes up. Jacksonville. Okay, let's see about what Kev did last night. Well, Jacksonville, I do think that Kevin, see, I don't know for sure what Kevin did, but I think the cards are trying to tell me that he did, in fact, do something that you would probably say is wrong. Whatever it is that he did, you would sort of consider it a betrayal. I do kind of get the sense, though, if you're asking me, just I feel like whatever Kev did, I think he kind of has regret about whatever he did last night. But I actually don't think he did anything that's like inexcusable. I mean, you would think it's wrong, but if you ask me, I think that it's a little bit wrong what he did, but nothing like extreme happened. If that makes you feel any better. All right. I mean, I don't know what that could be. Like, I mean, fraud. It might not even be about another girl. I mean, it could be about something totally different. It could, the fact that he has some kind of regret could just simply be the fact that he regrets lying to you about what he did. It might not even have anything to do with another girl, but it could just be that he regrets not being totally honest with you. I really don't know, but it's a little fishy looking. Hi, Miriam. What's running in Hasim's mind about me when we had a sudden encounter today at work? So, Miriam. Let's see what comes up. Okay, let me see, Miriam, what kind of energy I'm looking at about what was in his mind. Well, Miriam, something that's coming to me is I feel like I think what was in his mind, I think he was feeling a little bit torn because on the one hand, I get the sense that maybe he was feeling like he was making a bad impression, not just on you, but like just in general. I don't know if it's because of the way he was like dressed or something, or just, I don't know. I feel like in his head somewhere, he thought he was making some kind of bad impression on people. But at the same time, I think he was relieved that maybe he might not have been putting his best self out there, but he was still getting good energy in return. um, it's kind of a weird looking reading, but um, if you're wondering about like, I don't see romantic energy, or I don't see anything that's too like definitive. Um, you know, I kind of get the sense. I mean, what I'm feeling in my heart is kind of this energy of like, um, I don't know, his mind was in a lot of different places. And so I feel like when he came across you, um, like that interaction doesn't really hold like a powerful space in his heart because he was in so many places at the same time. And that kind of a vibe is what I'm kind of picking up on. So Sonali has a question. What's coming towards me? All right, let me see. Let me see what comes up. Hi, Gelato. Hi, Miss Hannon. Let me see what comes up. So, who am I? Sonali. Sonali wants to know what's coming towards me. Oh, right off the bat, I see pretty good energy. Well, Sonali, what I'm seeing are some blessings, things that you've been really wanting, and really good things are on the way. You might not necessarily know like how it's happening or where it's coming from, but I suppose it doesn't matter because it's just a good thing. They're all a lot of really good things are coming. And I feel I don't know. I really don't know. I see some blessings coming, things that are just good things, but they're coming in odd, mysterious ways. But and maybe for you, that's going to be like half the fun of it. Okay, so Gelato has a question. I need to know, will my ex give me another chance or do I need to move on? Oh no, what did I just read? I need to know, will my ex give me another chance or do I need to move on? Let's see what comes up. So I'm going to read into your ex's feelings and actions towards you. Gelato. Well, Gelato, I kind of have the sense that it's just not very promising looking. My advice to you is just maybe move on from it, move on from him or her. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I think it's probably just time to move on because I think I actually think that this person is the type of person that would give you another chance, or there is potential for something to happen again, because I get the sense it's a him, right? I feel like we're talking about a he. Although I feel like he is very like all over the place and kind of not exactly like stable. Oh, it's a her. That was wrong. Okay, well, um I feel like she probably would come around and give you another chance just because I feel like her personality is kind of all over the place. And she kind of is just one of those people that's maybe I would say a little unstable. So it seems like it would be kind of sort of like her to actually come back around. I just think it's a bad idea in general because I think even if you were to get back with her, it's not like a promising looking future, but something to think about. So Shirley has a question. May I please have a general love read for the weekend? Okay. Let me see what comes up. Hi, Ara Joe. Hello. Okay, let's see what comes up for Shirley. Let's see what comes up. Well, Shirley, I see a man. I mean, like, because you want to know about just the weekend. This isn't the most, it's actually a very good reading, but it's not exactly very romantic looking. But I do actually get the sense that there's a man that you're going to be sort of flirting with a little bit, but it's nothing that I would say crosses over into like actual like solid romance. I mean, most likely what this probably means is that you're probably going to encounter a man maybe for the first time, and there will be some chemistry or something, but nothing that actually leads anywhere like right away, but maybe just like a seed that's planted type thing. But I do see a little bit of chemistry with somebody probably this weekend, but nothing right away. So Ara Joe has a question. What's coming towards me in April? Let me see what comes up. All right, Ara Joe, you want to know what's coming towards you in April? I need to start practicing saying more things that are like very specific. Sometimes I do say things that are very specific, but that doesn't happen to me very often. I don't usually get stuff like that, but I want that to start happening more. I wonder if I can like induce that somehow. Well, Arajo, I kind of think that overall April is just going to be fine. There's certainly nothing in these cards that tells me of anything like dark and scary. There's nothing dark or scary, but I do actually kind of feel like in some kind of way, your life is going to be disrupted by something that's going to sort of get in the way of you being able to um, kind of, uh, it's going to get in the way of kind of some kind of daily functioning you have, not in like a scary way. Like, for example, say, for instance, if something broke in your kitchen and now, like, your life is being disrupted because you can't do your basic functions in the kitchen because now there's like something broken and then the process of having to get it fixed and people are in your way. I'm just using that as an example, but something like that, but nothing that actually like is really going to matter to you because it's certainly it's nothing that you can't overcome. Um I mean, but I feel like something like that is probably coming in April. All right. So Yvette has a question. Who do you see me connecting with from last night's networking scout event? Okay, let me see what comes up. Who do you see me connecting with from last night's network scouting event? Okay, this is going to be my last question that I do, and then I have to get myself dressed and I'm leaving to go to the store. So I might be live again later, who knows, but let me just see. Actually, I don't even know if I should go right now. I mean, Yvette, I don't know. I don't know who you're going to connect with. I do think you're going to connect with somebody. I think this person's pretty powerful and has a lot at their disposal. I think whoever you talk to, it's kind of something like it's not really super, because you say network scout event. So I kind of get the sense that someone will connect with you, but it's going to be for something that's kind of a little beneath you, if that makes any sense. Something like that. But All right, I'm going to go. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to go for now. I'm going to get dressed because I have to leave for the bus. I have to be leaving my apartment in 10 minutes. So I have 10 minutes to get dressed and just get myself ready. So thank you all for coming. Bye.